In this video, we're going to talk about the volume of a cylinder. So the volume of a cylinder with radius r is the product of the base b times the height h. So let's kind of reduce that statement a little bit. So we have volume equals the product of the base and the height. Okay, so now we're going to reduce that down to the actual formula. So V for volume equals the base b times the height. Well, now we need to talk about what does base mean. Okay, so this is a very common thing that we're going to use in quite a few formulas. And base literally means the area of the bottom. So we say, well, what is the bottom? The bottom is a circle, and the area of a circle equals pi r squared. So the actual formula is volume equals pi r squared times h. But a really easy way to remember it is just base times height. You just have to remember that the base means the area of the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at our problem here. So the radius of a cylindrical pipe, construction pipe, is 2 feet. If the pipe is 14 feet long, what is the volume? Use the value 3.14 for pi and round your answer to the nearest whole number. Be sure to include your correct unit in your answer. So now we're going to go through. So I know the radius is 2 feet. I can see that here. If the pipe is 18 feet long, so this actually is going to end up being our height, because that's if we were to stand the pipe up, that would be the height. What is the volume? So that's what they're asking us, right? They told us to use 3.1 for pi and to round our answer to the nearest whole number. So make sure you're paying attention to all the directions. We also have to make sure to include our unit at the end, or we will get this wrong when we go to submit it, okay? So here's my height, here's my radius. So now I'm going to plug this into my formula. So I have volume equals 3.14 for pi, 2 is r, right? So r squared here, and then h is 18. So now I'm going to do the 2 squared first, just to kind of deal with that. And now I'm going to multiply straight across on my calculator. I'm going to go 3.14 times 4 times 18. So I do all of that kind of at the same time. So I get 226.08. Since I want to round to the nearest whole number, I do need to make sure that I round that up. That's because that's a 0 here. I'm not looking at the 8, I'm looking at the 0. Since it's a 4 or less, it's going to stay a 6. And then it's feet cubed since it's volume. So that is how we find the volume of a cylinder. I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video.